This weekend's Tunnel to Towers 5K went off without a hitch. Thousands of runners made the trip from Brooklyn to Manhattan, following the path of hero firefighter Stephen Siller. Of course, on 9/11, he ran through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel on foot with 60 pounds of gear strapped to his back so that he could get to the burning towers. Now, people from across the country have been so inspired by Siller's story of bravery and heroism. They've created their own Tunnel to Towers runs. That includes Mark Phillips of Medina, Ohio. Fox 5's Reagan Medji introduces us to that experience.
I thought back to what Stephen did on 9/11. Here I am in shorts and a t-shirt and comfortable shoes going through the tunnel, and then thinking about what he did on 9/11 and seeing some of the other firefighters running along with me with their gear on.
Mark Phillips is from Ohio and first participated in the Tunnel to Towers run in 2004. The run, which traces fallen firefighter Stephen Siller's final footsteps from the Battery Tunnel to the site of the Twin Towers, honors all 343 firefighters, 71 law enforcement officers, and thousands of people who died that day. For Mark, he was so moved, he came back every year.
It is a very emotional run, especially when you come out of the tunnel. You see the firefighters lined up.
Then in 2012, Mark created a satellite run in his hometown of Medina, Ohio, after the Tunnel to Towers Foundation started a new program building custom smart homes for severely wounded military members. A soldier from Ohio was on the list to receive one of those homes. Mark was asked to help raise money, and he jumped at the opportunity.
Wanted to make it as much like the New York City run as possible.
And in order to do that, the run goes past their local 9/11 memorial, which includes a piece of the World Trade Center steel installed next to the main firehouse in town, devoted especially to those who died on United Airlines Flight 93.
Because the flight actually flew over our community before it turned around and went back to Pennsylvania where it crashed. So we have a lot of connections in the community to that.
To personalize the run even more, Mark heard about another satellite run that honors the fallen and wanted to do something similar.
One of the features of our run, every runner gets a lanyard, a picture. This is Stephen Siller, and they wear that with them during the run.
Pictures of fallen FDNY, NYPD, and Port Authority officers.
It's not just a photograph on a piece of plastic. We actually provide on a postcard the biography of that person. You would be amazed at how many people can recite that person's biography, how many children they had, how old they were on 9/11, what their hobbies were. It's very emotional. And when you see a 7 or 8-year-old child that has read that, honored to run with that person, that says a lot.
It also speaks volumes that more than 800 people participated in the event this year, the most ever for the Medina, Ohio Tunnel to Towers run, and raising more than $90,000 for the foundation.
It's good to be around people that are, have the same ambition and drive and sense of community service and supporting the causes of the foundation.
And you can watch more of our Tunnel to Towers coverage later this week. We're hosting a 1-hour special Friday night at 7 p.m.